Hi, boys and girls. Hi. Welcome back to Story Time with Miss Sharp. And today I'm going to read to you a story about the Easter egg because Easter's coming up soon. And I hope you guys are getting ready for it. But this one, there's so many Easter stories out there. This is one of my favorites, and it's written and illustrated by Jan Brett. And her artwork is amazing. So while I'm reading this story, I want you to think about when you see the illustrations and how the eggs are decorated. I want you to think about if you could maybe decorate your eggs this year and maybe replicate or repeat one of the patterns that she used in making the decorations on her Easter eggs in the story, okay? Because they are beautiful, and I think you'll really like them, and it would be kind of fun. So when you watch the video, you can just pause it when you get to a picture of one of the eggs that you like, and maybe sketch it out onto a piece of paper first, and put the colors in there that you like so that you color the picture, and then try to make your egg decorated like that, okay? I'd love to see. If you want to send me pictures on Seesaw, or if you want to send them to me in a text, you can do that. I would love to see how you decorate your eggs. Okay, so The Easter Egg by Jan Brett. Cheer up, cheer up. Spring is here. Time to start on my first ever Easter egg, Hoppy said. Each year, the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. Oh, I need an amazing idea, he thought. Hoppy spotted Floral Bunny planting spring flowers in her eggs. And the Easter Rabbit will love those colorful flowers, he thought. And he started picking flowers for his egg. Oh, here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. Oh, I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth, round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. Look at this egg. Can you see that? So pretty. Then this one. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him out of the woods and straight to the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting squiggles and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make the Easter Rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet that it'll make his whiskers tingle. And there she is, making beautiful Easter chocolate eggs. They look yummy, don't they? Then Hoppy saw Granny Irene decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool, and then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. "Oh, I'll never make an egg that beautiful," he told Granny Irene. She smiled. "Oh, try," she said, giving him one of her special tools. Now look at those eggs. Isn't that gorgeous? They're so beautiful. This one is probably my most favorite. Hoppy was hopping by Hans Vanderrabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that he looked alive. "Fantastic!" Hoppy exclaimed. "Oh, thank you, Hoppy," Hans said. "Oh, why don't you make a painting on your egg?" And he gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine brush. As Hoppy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off his feet. It was a whirling, twirling mechanical egg. "Whoa," Hoppy said. "That's an unusual egg." "Would you like to make one?" Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. "Oh, thank you, Roberto," he sighed, "but I think I better make the egg that is just right for me, you know." So there he is, making a mechanical egg. That's kind of creative, isn't it? Hoppy hopped back to the woods and he lay down under a tall tree to think. Making a beautiful egg is harder than I imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg that I am proud of. Suddenly the woods rang with the squawking of birds, sounding an alarm, and Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly, as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep it warm until it hatched. Have you ever found a blue egg, or even maybe an egg shell that had broken apart when the baby bird hatched out and it fell to the ground? We see those around here quite a bit, actually. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully and he covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. "Oh, I'll take care of you the best that I can," he whispered. Relieved, Mother Robin chirped and settled down on her other 2 eggs. How sweet that was. Hoppy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was rainy and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. At night, wild animals did pass by. Hoppy crouched down and he stayed hidden in the ferns. Often he heard strange noises coming from above, but Hoppy didn't run away. That tells me that Hoppy was a brave bunny. Easter Day, the rabbits worked on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs. Buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. Ooh, everybody's got their special decorations and their beautiful eggs. And they're going to the glen, but they forgot about Hoppy. He's still snuggled down in the ferns, isn't he? Early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit, and suddenly a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist. And here they are waiting. And look. I'll get it open while I'm holding it up for you. Look at this. How beautiful. And it stopped, and the Easter Bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired all the decorated eggs one by one. "You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world, but a very special one is not here," he told them. And the rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? "Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs," he said, "and when I return, I will show it to you." And he disappeared into the dark woods. There he goes. He came back with Hoppy looking scruffy and bedraggled. "Hoppy has an amazing egg to be proud of," the Easter Bunny told them. "He has kept Mother Robin's egg warm and safe until her baby bird hatched, and she could take care of it." The Easter rabbit placed the empty blue shell in the place of honor atop the wagon, and now they were ready to go. So he kept the baby, the egg for the baby bird to hatch out of until it hatched, and then the mother could take over. You can see the little blue robin egg is cracked, and he brought the cracked empty egg. And I think that was the one that was the most special to the Easter Bunny. And the rabbits cheered for the egg that had surprised them all. "It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy," they shouted. And then the brave little bunny and the Easter rabbit rode off together to hide all the eggs for the girls and boys to find on Easter morning. Look at those eggs. Beautiful. I wonder what your eggs are going to look like when you decorate them. Oh, I would love to see it. See if you can send them to me. Pictures. I'd love to see it. All right. I'll talk to you later.